Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Real Rivals podcast. I'm Kalel. That is Nick. And today we're reviewing Stranger Things Season 5, Volume 2. You ready to go, man?
Ready.
All right. We watched it last night, so we have slept on it. At least I have, I think, honed in on my thoughts about it. So
It's been 2 nights.
it hit. We have.
Yes. I
Christmas
worked
was
last
2 days
night.
ago?
Yeah. It's the 27th.
What? Oh, you're
Like,
so right.
oh my God.
Whoops. Oh, well.
Maybe you watched it again, though.
I am watching it again tonight for sure. Because there's definitely stuff that I missed. So yeah. Do you want to rate it out of 10, or should we just kind of say like a general, like good, bad, okay, that kind of thing? Should we do that? I feel like we should do that instead of rating it.
Sure. Whatever you
And
want.
then once the whole show's out, and then when the finale comes out, we'll rate the finale and then rate the entire season.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do that. Okay.
All right.
So, do you want to go first, or do you want me to go first?
I feel like I should go first.
Okay, go ahead. What did you think about it? Did you like it? Did you not like it? You thought it was okay?
Specifically, Volume 2.
Specifically, Volume 2, yes.
I thought it was good.
Okay, I agree. I thought it was good. It wasn't
Good.
great. It wasn't bad. It was just good.
Just good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been getting freaking slaughtered on the internet, though.
I can't imagine which part.
Uh, Not necessarily that. Just it as a whole has been getting
Why?
absolutely destroyed.
I haven't looked at anything. Like,
People
I
just
got a new
dislike
phone.
it.
I got this new phone, right?
Oh
And
wow, look
I
at you.
got rid of all of my notifications, like
Mhm.
except for my texts sometimes, and that's like it.
Yeah.
That way I don't get spoiled or anything. So
Yeah, it's getting absolutely destroyed, and I feel bad. But like, I understand some of it. Like, is there anything in particular you want to dive into first as to why you didn't like it? I know you
um,
texted me about the one thing, which I definitely want to talk about on here. I think we have to.
we
Um,
will. But no,
so,
that's not even the thing that was. I don't know why this is the first thing I thought of, but when I think it was the second episode, or I guess episode 6,
mhm.
when they're like stuck in the melting room, Nancy and Jonathan, and then they have this whole like heart to heart thing. That was cute, but then it was kind of like weird. I don't know. It just
It was
got weird. It
confusing.
was confusing. Like I'm like,
Like,
so
are
are
they
they
breaking up? Are
married?
they together? Like,
And I was
what's
like, oh,
going
it's
on?
cute. Like obviously they want to be together. And he's just using that as like, oh, can you not marry me or whatever? And then or unproposed whatever. And then she's like, I won't do it. Or I was like, what? And then he just throws the ring, and I'm like, so are they together or what? Because now I just don't understand. I'm assuming they are, but like they could have made that a little like more clear.
Well, I don't want to burst your bubble, but the Duffer Brothers confirmed that that was a breakup scene.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
That was confusing then.
from what I understand, that scene was them finally admitting that
They're
they
not good
are in love
together.
with each other and they do love each other, but they are just completely different people and they want completely different things. Therefore, they do not work for each other. Hence them unproposing and splitting up slash breaking up. So I think that's what they were going for. It was just conveyed very weirdly.
Yeah.
Um, but
Just a little
yeah,
bit.
so I think that's kind of what they were going for, is that they do love each other. They did finally confess all of their secrets or whatever that they've been hiding. They also realize that they are not like for each other, and that's okay.
Yeah, I didn't get that
So
at all. I mean, I kind of got that, but then I didn't get that at all. No.
yeah. I
So
know, because I
that was
got
dumb.
that when they were like, I'm unproposing or whatever, and I was like, okay, so they're no longer together. But
That's
then
what I
they were
thought,
like,
but then I thought
but
that
then
they
they're
were
like, I
just
love you, Jonathan Byers, and then I love you, Nancy Wheeler. I was like, okay, so they are still together. Like, it was very confusing.
yeah. So what did he? She obviously she was saying what she didn't want, and I got that part, and that makes sense for her character. I totally get that.
Mhm.
But then he was saying nothing, so I didn't really understand like what the deal was.
Yeah, well, I think it's just because like, well, he was saying something about like, oh, he just reads her papers and says that they're really good, even though he doesn't care. Um, and like uh he said that he never applied for the college because he didn't want to go to the college with her. He just didn't want to go to the college and stuff like that.
Oh, and then
Um,
she said she could have found someone else to like cover or whatever, and she decided not to.
Exactly. Yeah.
I
So
guess, but like that was stupid. So I don't know. I
yeah,
thought that was dumb. I thought that was dumb.
yeah. I think it would have been better if they were just straight up like, "I love you, but I don't know if like I think our differences like need us to separate." If that makes sense.
Yeah, that would have made sense, but like they didn't
Exactly.
really portray it that way. So like
Yeah.
I don't know. Thought that was
Yeah.
dumb. And then she,
Yeah.
I mean, it makes it seem like she's not gonna get with anyone though. Like, and that's fine. Like, I don't really
Yeah. I that so
care.
um we were gonna like talk about this on an episode. We just never got around to it. We were gonna argue Stancy or Jancy because you were a big Stancy guy.
You did
I was
not just
a
say that.
what?
Stancy, Jancy.
That's what they're called.
Who calls them that?
Everybody, the internet.
I have not heard these names before. I hate them.
That's crazy.
I hate it.
So even Nancy, you're a big shipper of them two, and I was always
Yep.
Jonathan and Nancy. And then you
Stupid.
sent me a post about what Steve has done for Nancy and what Jonathan has done for Nancy, and I was like, "Damn, Jonathan kind of sucks."
He does. He does.
And then that's when I
Um,
was like, "Okay, I think Nancy's gonna just end up by herself because neither of them are right for her." And I mean, that's what happened, obviously. But
will she end up by herself or will she end up dead?
who knows? Who knows? I don't know.
I could easily see her dying and then Steve and Jonathan just like being friends like over it.
I have a prediction, or I have a theory, I guess. Should we save theories for the end, though?
It's up to you. You planned it.
I feel like we should. And we'll just kind of review this first, and then we'll talk about theories, future spin-offs, stuff like that. I think that's what we should do.
Okay. Sounds
Okay.
good.
Is there another thing in particular you want to touch on, or should I kind of go down my list? I have like a list of like big events that have happened that like we should talk about. If you want me to go off of that, or if you have anything else
Sure.
on top of your head.
Well,
Okay. What?
I did I will say also I thought that last episode, I know it's like a filler to set up to the big one at the end,
Yeah.
but it kind of was just like boring to me. Sorry if you enjoyed that
My
episode.
biggest criticism with um, this volume in particular, but also just kind of the season as a whole, I guess,
Yeah.
is I feel like this is the end of the world. This is the climax event of this show. This is supposed to be the most intense stakes, the like the biggest battle that we're gonna have. The like literally worlds are going to collide and merge, and like billions of people could die. And I just don't feel any sort of stakes whatsoever. I feel like the only ones at risk are like some of the main characters, but even then, like I know they're all going to make it out alive. At
Yeah.
least that's what I think. Maybe they'll do something crazy and kill all of them, but the Duffer Brothers said that they're not going to have a red wedding sort of ending, so
I think only
they're
one of
not
them's
all
gonna
dying.
die. I still
I
think
think
that.
one of them or maybe multiple are going to die,
I
but
think one, just one.
I think one also. I think it'll just be one person,
I
and we'll
think it's
talk
just
about who.
okay. All right, I won't say it yet.
Yeah.
I will say also like I. This is kind of positive though. I did kind of cry up on like with Steven Dustin's part.
Mm,
That was cute.
dude, yeah. So that was like another one I kind of had in here was Dustin and Steve's sort of well, their fight. First of all, what did you think about them fighting? Did you
Thought it was
like it?
silly, but like no, I felt
Yeah.
like it needed to happen. Like it was good. It was good that they got the emotions out there, so they
Mhm.
could finally like, because
Yeah.
it wasn't just Dustin. It really wasn't, and you kind of knew that, but then it solidified it when Steve was like, it was also me. And it was like, okay, good.
I know, dude. I know
So
it was good.
yeah.
But dude, that scene when like Steve's trying to like climb up and like with the ladder, and then and he's
Oh,
like,
I know.
stop, you're
Yeah.
gonna kill yourself, and then like he pulls him off, and he's like, I can't lose anyone ever again, like not you. I was like, damn, that's like that
Yeah,
was
that was
good.
rough.
That was good.
That was a good scene.
Yeah, I'm glad they made up though. I love that he gave him Eddie's spear. That was really cool.
Yeah, that was
Um,
touching. Very much touching.
yeah, it was
Yeah, it was
good.
good.
Yeah,
There
I'm
was
glad they resolved that.
there's some
They
other
did
complaints,
resolve a
but
lot in these 3 episodes. I feel like they answered some
yeah,
questions. I do still think there is an absurd amount of questions. In
Like,
my
where's Ted?
opinion, where's Ted?
Where's Ted?
He's in the hospital.
Still? I don't know. I haven't seen him.
Yeah, he's in the hospital. He's
Is he
in a
though?
coma, remember?
I haven't seen him.
We don't need to see him.
Why is Ted not next to his wife?
I don't know. It's a good point.
It's just weird. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, so what do you think about the Upside Down's like mythology? Like, do you like
Makes
that
sense.
it is a wormhole to the abyss? Do you like all that?
It doesn't really make sense to me though, like, cause like I get it's a wormhole and stuff, but it feels like it's mimicking part of the reality, right? Because it's upside down. But why is it not mimicking like Dimension X or whatever?
So here's like I actually found someone made a diagram like explaining it, and I think it does a really good job. So
Okay.
I can kind of show you. So it's like you have the real world Hawkins at the bottom, and
Yeah,
then when they open up a gate, it goes to the upside down, which is the giant cylinder hourglass wall, right?
yeah, yeah.
And then it
I
goes
I
through
see
the
this.
clouds and into that, and then the abyss up at the top. And then when it broke through the wall on the side, it went into that big empty void.
Right. So wouldn't you, if you went through from the abyss to the upside down, wouldn't you? Does gravity just not work there like that? It just pulls you to the other side. Doesn't really make sense, at least to me.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Because like when Holly went through, I mean spoilers. When Holly went, spoilers for the whole thing, by the way. When Holly went through the ground, yeah. When she went through the ground, like she just kept going, so it just didn't really make sense. Unless she
Yeah.
got pulled by gravity at the end, but it wasn't gravity. It was
The
probably
only
back
thing
then.
I don't agree with on this diagram thing is the abyss having an upside down. I don't think that's a thing. I think it's just the abyss and then the upside down and then Hawkins, the real
Right.
Hawkins.
Which I guess makes sense, but also doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Like, why is there an exact copy of Hawkins in this wormhole? Did we
And
find
why
out how the
is it?
wormhole was created? It was created from them, right?
Um,
From the science, like the lab,
I guess.
because that's the epicenter of like the circle, right?
Yeah.
So like made the wormhole to Dimension X. Oh wait, because that's right. I think they said because I think it was 11 that found one, and then that's what created the wormhole. I think they said that at some point.
Okay. I definitely want to rewatch because
Yeah.
a question that I had was kind of like this whole time, all the gates that we have seen open up are between Hawkins, the real world, and the upside down, right?
Yep. Yep.
But when Eleven banished Henry to the upside down when she was a kid, she
Yeah.
sent him to the abyss. She didn't send him to the upside down.
Correct.
So,
Yeah.
like, what is the point of the bridge? Because it's supposed to be like the connection point between these two realities if she can just send him straight to the abyss in the first place.
I don't think the wormhole wasn't there yet when she sent him there. They're saying that when somebody was like, I don't know if it was one looking for 11 or vice versa, but that's probably, I'm guessing, how the bridge got made.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it sounded like.
Oh,
Sounds
well,
like
I guess the bridge is just keeping them from colliding, right?
uh, well, there was reality. There's like Hawkins, and then there's Dimension X, and then she banished him randomly. I don't know why there. We don't know. As far as I know, banished him to Dimension X. No bridge yet, and then at some point, bridge. Like when Vecna found her, or vice versa. That's when the bridge
Yeah.
formed, and then that's when I assumed it had to
wonder-
have been.
I wonder if when 11, remember when she was like in the water tank in season 1 and she was looking for, I guess, Henry, and then she like poked that Demogorgon, and then like that's when it ripped that gate in the Hawkins lab.
Yeah, yeah.
I wonder if that is when all of that was created, because I'm pretty sure that was on the same day Will went missing.
No, that makes sense. I don't
You know
know
what I
how.
mean?
Yeah. No, that makes sense.
Um,
I mean, it would have happened really fast though. It also still
yeah.
doesn't explain why it's stuck in well, I guess it's stuck because that's just when it was created, stuck in
Yeah.
1983. So I guess that makes that sense. But
Yeah.
I don't know. And then how did Henry or Vecna find out like he can? At what point did he just be like, oh yeah, I can just collapse both universes together? Like when did that? What and why? I still don't get the motivation behind any of it. Like, why is he doing that?
I still think it's the mind flare, believe it or not.
Why? Like, I thought maybe we would see like a glimpse of the mind flare at the end
I know.
of the was it when Holly's like wakes up there? I thought we would see a glimpse, but nothing. Did we even see anything other than nothing? Like literally
Well, we
nothing.
just saw like the particles being burned out of the Demogorgon.
What?
The particles being burned out of the Demogorgon when they were
Oh
Frankensteining it.
no, I'm talking about when
Like
Holly
fly
woke
straight
up.
up.
Yeah, yeah, I remember that part. But yeah, and like where'd they go? I assume back
The
to
abyss, I guess.
yeah the abyss.
But how did it go in the abyss if it just went into the
Like
sky?
sky.
You know what I mean?
I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know. I thought when Holly woke up in Vecna's lair and she ran away, we would see something, but
Yeah.
nothing. We didn't see anything.
And she coughed up the particles too.
She did, yeah, because I guess that showed that she got rid of the hive mind.
Yeah.
I mean, for that, split second. I also don't like how they dealt with that, though. I don't like how we, as like an audience, went through all this struggle of her coming back, and so smart to do it, and she finally got out of it, and she finally is there. Just go right back, like that
Yeah.
was just
So you want to know
stupid.
my theory of how they could have improved all of that?
Yeah, sure.
I guess it's not a theory, it's just a
Idea,
recommendation.
recommendation, criticism.
Criticism, yeah. I think a much better version of these events is you don't have them have that 10-minute conversation with Max and Holly. Instead, you just have them find that memory. They're
Yeah.
like, all right, this is our way out. The music builds. So that way you still have that tension instead of cutting all that tension with that long ass monologue.
Yeah,
And then they're all running through the thing.
Running
the
up that
music's
hill.
playing, running up that hill, right? And then
Yeah.
Max, they both jump through and then it like cuts to black. And then you hear Lucas say like, Max, Max, with like a black screen or something like that. And then
Oh.
it cuts back to Holly and she just gets like launched back because she can't go through the portal because it's not her memory.
yeah,
And then you could have Vecna there like snatching her up. And I just think that would have
Yeah.
been way more intense, way more interesting, and you still have the same outcome instead of, like you said, spending 10 minutes to get her to feel heroic or whatever, only to get snatched up 10 seconds later. You know what I mean?
yeah. I don't really understand. I mean, unless they touch back on it in the last episode, but otherwise it just feels like it was pointless. Unless they're like, I know they're trying to get her to be brave and all this stuff. That whole scene, by the way, sucked. It didn't suck, but it just was just like, just get there already. Like we've been waiting like years for this moment. And you're just walking there, and then like the only reason she's even back is because Karen saved the day as usual. Best character in the whole series, by the way.
Yep.
So,
Dude,
yeah.
I was like screaming at my TV. I was like, run. Why are you
Yeah.
walking?
I watched it with a group of people on my other Discord that night.
Mm.
Everyone was just like, "Are you effing serious right now? Can we get this going? Like, what is happening?"
Seriously.
So,
What did you think about her actually waking up and reuniting with Lucas? Did you like it?
yeah, that moment was like made me cry. Basically, I thought that was good. Like that moment specifically. The other moments where she like reconnected with everyone, it was about how I expected. I guess it wasn't anything.
Mm-hmm.
Just it was fine.
Yeah.
I liked it. I thought it was okay.
I don't know if you'll
it
find
actually.
it surprising or not.
Okay.
I didn't cry at all this volume.
So here's the thing. Well, no, I don't find it surprising only because like you already had such like I feel like a strong connection between those two, and I did not. I didn't care, and that kind of made me feel the connection. So they did.
Okay.
Like it also made me realize Lucas is that actor is so good. Like
Right?
he's really good. Like he
He's
might
so
be
good.
one of the best out of all of them.
You think he's
Besides-
better at crying than Noah Schnapp?
I think he's better at acting. I think Noah just
Okay.
knows how to cry really well, but that's kind of it.
Okay.
I don't know though.
Yeah, I liked that scene. I thought it was good. It was just one, exactly how I pictured it to be, so I wasn't like shocked or surprised or anything like that. Two, they keep rehashing the same goddamn music,
Yep.
and it's repetitive. Like, I don't know.
No, there was Mike played that one. What was it when I like that part where Mike was deciding what song to play for like the Save the World thing, and Robin was like, "We're not gonna have the butt kickers or whatever as like the song." I forgot the name of it, but I was just
Yeah,
like, "That's
yeah.
so funny." I did like that. So that's like one song that was new.
I think they're setting that up because the Duffer Brothers said in like an interview or whatever that in the finale they're gonna have like a needle drop song
Mm,
that has never been in a TV show before.
yeah,
And they were surprised they could even get the rights for it and all that stuff. So I wonder if that's the song that they're talking about, that they're gonna have to go with.
could
I think,
be. I would. I hope not, but we'll see.
we'll see. Yeah, I don't know. Okay. So you like the Abyss? You like the Upside Down? You kind of like how they?
I think it makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, besides what I already said, I guess it makes sense. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, because
I just
otherwise, it was either an alternate dimension, or it would be like I guess the bridgeway connecting the two. So that I guess that's fine.
yeah. Um, I still want to know why is it frozen in time? Who created it? And I think we will get that answer.
I think it's just frozen. Well, created it, yes. Frozen in time is just because that's just when it was made, and it's just
Sure.
locked. It's just another
Yeah.
place that doesn't have any. I bet it wouldn't like if you change something that's in there, it's not frozen. It changed, right? So like already it's just, like
I see
because
what
like the whole
you're
base
saying.
is there, so that's already changed. So it's different from
True, true, true.
So
Yeah.
it's just frozen from what it was because there's not people actively
That's
there.
a very yeah. What that's such a obvious yeah
Yeah, it's like a copy paste from 1983, and that's it.
yeah.
So
Okay. Okay.
nothing exciting, unfortunately, but yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. The next thing I have on here is Will's confession.
Mm. Yep.
Um, should I start? Should you start?
You can start if you want.
Okay. Um, I liked that scene. Didn't
Okay.
love it. I think it was played up a little bit too much. Um, I think what would have made it better is if instead of him coming out to everybody and their mom,
Yeah.
because he was like, because he was talking to Joyce originally, and then he kind of built up the courage of, okay, I'm gonna tell her, and then Mike walks in the room, and then he's like, actually, you should hear this too. And I was like,
Yeah.
okay, this is gonna be perfect. He's gonna tell Will and Mike. I think that'll be nice,
Yeah.
heartwarming, but not over the top. And then he's like, actually, let's get everybody in here. And I was like, ooh, okay, that's too
So
much.
I think the reason they did that is because like in the show, like Vecna could use it against him at any time, and he just wants it to be like aired out to everyone, so it's just not
Sure.
there towards anyone. So like that's just I could see why he did that,
Mm-hmm.
but the way it was written, dialogue wise, I think was just weird. I didn't like that.
Hmm.
So like maybe I don't care if he said it to everyone,
Yeah.
sure, but like doing this whole thing like that was, it was just a lot. I don't know. It just was my opinion, you know.
What in particular didn't you like about it, though?
I just thought it was just strung out. Like you said, I think it was just. I know it was supposed to be a big deal and all this stuff, but like a lot of them already kind of knew. Like Robin knew. Mike
Yeah.
literally said it at one point. I'm pretty sure, so I don't know why that was news.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I don't know. It shouldn't have been that crazy. But can we just talk
Okay.
about how Hopper didn't say a damn thing that entire time? He wasn't even really in the scene. He didn't say anything.
Why would he say something?
Homophobic. Homophobic.
You
That's all I'm
think he's
saying.
homophobic?
Might be. He didn't even hug him or anything. In fact, I didn't see his face that entire scene, except like maybe the beginning.
I don't know.
Why not include it? Just saying.
I don't think it matters.
It
was mainly
matters.
about
It
his
matters.
friends. Hopper's not really his friend.
Neither is like Murray, but he was smiling in the background.
Well, that's just because Murray's the goat,
Okay.
right? Am I wrong?
I do like Murray. Yeah, I do like Murray a lot. He's funny, but I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I liked it. I thought it was good. Could have been better, sure. But the Duffer Brothers said that like it was the hardest scene for them to write because like they were just trying to figure out what to have him say for it to make sense and convey everything correctly, and which is
Yeah.
true. That's definitely like a difficult thing to write. I feel like.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Yeah, I get that. I also don't like now that we just kind of I got on that topic. I
Mhm.
didn't really like I like Hopper a lot. Like he's like one of my favorites, if not my favorite, in like all the seasons. And this one, it feels like he's barely in it.
And 11. Why are we
Yeah,
sidelining
yeah.
11? Like,
They're
she's
both
like the
like
main
barely in it.
character in season 1, and now we're just sidelining her.
It's not only her though. Like eight,
Yeah.
she was like there, and we're like, oh wow, eight's in it, so she's gonna be in it a lot. And now
Yeah.
it's just like, oh, I forget she's there. And unless there's like a scene with her in it, I just like, oh yeah, she's there.
Yeah.
So
I do like though that we finally have like every character in the same room together,
yep.
coming up with plans, working as a team. I love that so much.
Wait, are they all together? All together?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were, weren't they?
At least in the last episode, they were all together when they were talking about the abyss and creating the plan and stuff.
Almost
like
all together. Almost all together. Yes.
Why? Because Eddie's not there?
Correct. He'll be back. Don't worry. He'll be back in that last episode.
Oh my god. What percent chance do you think he's coming back?
I think it's about a 3, but we'll see. It could happen still.
Maybe. Who knows?
Did you see that clip where like I think you sent it to me or something where the I think it was Joe Keery and who was it? I think it was people that played Nancy, Jonathan, and Steve were like saying which episode was their like favorite, and I kept thinking back to that a lot.
Didn't
and
make
then
any sense at all.
no, because he said the guy that plays Steve said Joe Keery said episode 5 was his favorite, and I keep going back to that episode. I'm just like I don't understand why that's his favorite.
The only thing that really happened with his character was them fighting, which is not
unless
like
that's
a good
why.
thing.
Is it? I need to go back to it, but was it their favorite to film? Maybe like did he like just? I don't know. Maybe he liked the. I don't know. I really don't know.
Yeah.
I keep trying to think back to it. I just have no clue what the deal was with that. So, I mean, the scene was cool though. With obviously Will and Vecna. That was probably the peak for me. Was I think for most people was that scene.
I agree 100%.
So,
it was crazy. I was like, when he's like speaking through Vecna, and
yeah, that was sick.
he sees Max and Holly, I was like, oh, this is dope. You know what I mean?
I will
like now
say-
they know for a fact she's alive.
Yeah, yeah.
And she's
No,
with
that was
Holly.
good. Yeah, it like that was so good. But then when he got captured by him again, and I was just like, are we doing this again? Like for the 50th time? Like, is this really happening? Luckily, he didn't sit there too much, but still, it was kind of like, I guess they wanted to show like he still has no power against Vecna. Like, I mean, it's kind of there, but
Right.
because they gave you hope a lot. They're like, oh my god, he could fuck him up. Or sorry, fuck
Yeah.
him up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, it's just like, yeah, no, he can't. He's definitely no.
Yeah.
So it is what it is.
Yeah. I thought it was cool that he was using Will as a spy to find Max's real body. I thought that was cool.
Yeah, it was kind of weird though. Like, how did he do that? I'm trying to think back.
Well, he had him in a trance, I think, and he was like looking through his memories or something, I'm assuming.
Yeah, that must have been it, right?
I guess.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, because he did that whole like thing over his head.
Yep.
Yeah, that makes. No, I forgot, but yeah, it's like hard to remember stuff when you watch it back to back like that. So.
Yeah. Character relationships, Nancy and Jonathan. Yeah, we already talked about that. We talked about Steve and Dustin. Holly Wheeler's fate. What did you think about Holly? I mean, we also kind of talked about this as well. Do you think... Here's a better question. What do you think they're really going to do with all the kids? Do you think they're all going to get powers?
No.
I don't think so either. I
I don't think so. I think they're literally just there as, like they said, like a vessel or a booster for him. Yeah.
Definitely.
So I don't think they're gonna do anything crazy.
Yeah. Did you like the cliffhanger at the end of episode 3, or did you think it was stupid?
I mean, the last one, 7.
Mm-hmm.
How did it end again? Is that when? Oh, when they're all around the table, right? Yeah. How did I feel about it?
Yeah.
I don't know. I felt like it was gonna happen regardless, like because this has to move the plot. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
I thought it would have been way cooler because that scene was kind of just ass and boring.
Oh, you mean like just in general?
Yeah. Like,
Oh,
I thought it was just a poor way to end an episode.
yeah.
Because, like, like in the season 4 finale, or the second to last episode of season 4, it's them in that RV and they're driving. They're all got their game faces on. They're all serious. They're all like ready to go to war basically, and they got that really cool musical track playing.
Yeah.
And then you see Max, Lucas, and Erica get dropped off at the Creel house, and like it just felt like, damn, this is gonna be really cool.
That
And this one
season
just didn't do that at
4.
all.
Season 4 is just so much better in every way for me still.
Yeah, 100%, 100%.
That season was so good.
Yeah, I just feel like they could have done something similar to that when they were using the truck to enter the Upside Down. You know,
Yeah.
you could have had it like go into the Upside Down and then it ends, having a really cool musical track playing and whatnot.
It almost ended like that, it seemed, because that's kind of what happened before they cut to the
That's what I'm saying. Why
kids.
did
Yeah.
they end it like that? Just make it a little more epic, you know?
Yeah. I don't know. Do you think they're gonna? Oh well, good.
Nothing. I'm just gonna say like that's kind of just nitpicky of me though. Like it
Yeah,
doesn't
I mean-
change anything for me really.
No, it does. It is kind of lame though, because it seems like they're always good at doing cliffhangers, and that one's just kind of like, oh, okay,
Yeah,
I guess.
for sure. Especially because it's the last one before the last episode.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
What do you think is the craziest cliffhanger they've done ever, in any season? I got mine like immediately.
Will getting powers, honestly. That's the first thing that.
That's good. That's not mine, but that's a good one.
What's
Yeah.
yours?
When Hopper like dies in season 3 at the end of season 3.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one got me good. I was like, he better not fucking die.
Yeah.
I was like, he slipped through or something. I know it. I know he's not dead.
Yeah,
but like,
yeah.
it kept you guessing for a while though. So
Yeah. If they didn't have that post credit scene.
did they have that? Is that when it was like where he's just like in the snow? Like,
No, so
chiseling
it
shit?
was them feeding a like a Russian inmate to a Demogorgon.
Oh, and it said
And
the
they like
American or
walked
whatever.
up and and they were like,
Yeah,
not
yeah.
the American, and it's like, okay.
Yeah, that was. I'm surprised I remember that because that was a long time ago. So, and I've only watched the season one time. So,
Damn.
yeah, I need to rewatch that season just because I like it so much.
Yeah. It's I think I can't wait to just watch the entire season start to finish.
That's fair. Yeah.
So I'm excited for that for sure. What do you think is going on, or what do you think how it's gonna end with 11 and Kali? Do you think Kali's evil? She's very sus.
I don't think she's evil, but I think she's like thinking of the greater good. Like she knows that if they're still around, there's still a chance that things will go bad.
Yeah, but why is
So-
she acting like if she dies, it's gonna make a difference? Because she clearly told 11 that they tried to use her blood to replicate them, and it didn't work. So why does she have to die?
Well, I mean, isn't that what the military's doing that right now, right? They're like using her blood to try and replicate it.
Yeah, but Kali said that my blood didn't work. That's why they want you, because you're special.
Oh, so maybe she's just trying to go down with her. I don't really know, to be honest with you.
I don't know.
Yes, like,
Maybe she
obviously-
just doesn't want to get tortured.
Maybe.
I don't know.
I don't know. I mean,
But-
it is sus though, like the whole thing. I think they're trying to do that, but I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't really know. I don't like her. I hate her so much. I don't want her in the show.
dude.
Not the
Duffer
actress,
Brothers-
just the character, I'm not trying to be rude. I don't like the
Yeah.
character.
The Duffer Brothers said that they brought her back to try and redeem her, and literally the only thing I saw on the
How?
internet was like, "I hate Kali so much."
Yeah,
She's
like it makes it
terrible.
worse in every way. Like that was okay. It's fine, but no, I don't. I
Now
don't know why
here's
she's there.
my thing. How does Kali know all of this stuff about Vecna and the Upside Down and all this stuff? Because she ran from Hawkins' lab before Vecna, or before Henry. I'm sorry, before Henry was revealed to be number one, and
Yeah.
before he was sent to the Upside Down by 11, and before he became Vecna and all that. So how on earth does she know that Vecna is Henry and number one? And because when her and Jane met up, she was like, "I know everything. I just didn't know that he was alive." How would she know that if she left as a kid? You know what I mean? Like someone had to have told her, whether it was Dr. K or whether she's working with Vecna.
plot hole. I mean, we could know, like, it could be any of those, you know.
Yeah, well, I just want an answer. Well, I guess that's why I think she might not be telling the truth and why she might be a bad guy.
Could be.
Um, I
I'm
don't know.
surprised no one's questioned that, you know, like in the show, like the characters in the show.
Right.
It's kind
I
of weird.
don't I don't know. Well, Hopper I think is very suspicious of her. I don't think Hopper trusts her at all.
Yeah, I mean, he shouldn't, obviously, because, like, we know her in game and he wouldn't like that. But also, he's just probably afraid of losing another daughter, so,
Sure, yeah.
yeah.
Um, yeah, I don't know. I really want to know what they're doing with her because it's interesting. I just thought it was funny that no one likes her even though they brought her back.
Yeah, I can't imagine why they thought that was a good idea, but again, it is what it is. Gotta deal with it, I suppose.
Yeah.
But maybe they're
Uh,
trying to, like, I feel like they're bringing her back to rap. Like, that's why I think Eleven's gonna die. Like, I think the whole reason, like, what's her name, Callie's there or whatever,
yeah.
is to kill them in the
Right.
end. So,
But like, I mean, her logic makes sense. Like, I totally understand it. You know, like
yeah.
they are just gonna keep doing this until they get 11, until they get her blood and get her to. Because here's what I think. Here's why I think 11 is more powerful than everyone else. So Henry has a unique blood type, and that's why um, he's power. That's how he got his powers. Was his unique blood type
Yeah.
mixed with the Mind Flayer's particles. That's what gave him his powers. And so I think 11 was the first duplicate or child or whatever that has his blood type. I think that's
Hmm.
why he's so powerful, and I think that's what we will learn. Um, and so I don't know if the military necessarily knows that just yet, um, but I
Probably
think they
not.
want her to figure that out. Um,
I want to
so
know, why is she
uh,
losing her powers? Not losing them, but why is she weakened? Like, Callie said that she was weakened, like, and it was clear that she is, but why is she? Like, they're making it known that she's, like, weaker than usual. Like,
you're saying that
like
11's weaker?
11's weaker than usual. Like, Callie mentioned it to them at the end of episode 7, I think it was, or maybe it may have been 6. It was one of the two, and they were like, said, look at her, like, you know, obviously that she seems weaker than usual. And then there was that whole scene where she had to pick up the truck for Murray, and then she barely could do it, and he was just like, "Oh, what gives?" Like, I was expecting you to, like, pick the whole thing up and just neatly place it down or something like that. So they made it like they made a note of it like twice. So I was kind of curious
Hmm.
why they're doing that and why she is kind of doing that.
I don't know. I didn't catch on to that, but
Maybe when you rewatch it, you'll notice something.
yeah, for sure.
So there was
Yeah,
something
we'll
else too.
see what
Hold up.
happens
Oh,
with that.
also, like, the whole military thing, I kind of find it stupid and I think it's boring because they're not really doing anything with it other than them just kind of being the cat that's chasing the mouse the whole thing in the back, like the whole time in the background.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, why haven't they
I
done
want to
anything?
know how Brenner found out about the um,
What is it? Exotic matter? What is it called?
exotic matter and just like um, the bridge in the first place. Because he never went to the upside down. Oh, his father went to the upside down.
Yeah, I'm assuming that's what it is.
Maybe his
And, like,
dad told him a lot of stuff.
Henry also went there though. Well, not the upside down, but well, they went to the
True.
abyss. We don't.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, so, like, I assuming, but still doesn't make sense because, like, the bridge wasn't there. The bridge is new. The bridge is from 1983.
Yeah, yeah,
So, like,
yeah,
we don't know any of that. And, like, why is this in the upside down and not in real life? Because as far as we know, Brenner didn't go the upside down, right?
right.
So then why is it there and not, like what's there in reality? I'm assuming nothing, but, like, why is it there and not in Hawkins?
Yeah. Hmm.
Weird. It's a weird plot hole.
Weird.
Also, why is it there? Like, what does it even do? They
Oh
were like,
yeah, because if no, you're so right. Because they were in the upside down Hawkins, yeah. So or
yeah.
the Hawkins lab. So that
Mhm.
means that he would have known all of that information before the bridge was created.
Yeah. I mean, essentially, I would assume, unless unless Upside Down was made and he had gone there, or like, he had known about it
Yeah.
and placed it there, which I don't know. But I don't know how it got there. I don't think we're supposed to know yet. I'm assuming we know that he
Yeah.
knows about it. Did they say how it was made, or is
The
it
Upside Down?
natural? No, the exotic matter stuff.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's another question I have. Yeah, what's up with the exotic matter? Like, I feel like someone had to have put it there.
Yeah, I mean, they kind of correlated it to Hawkins Lab being like the center point of the bridge, and then like the Upside Down expands all in all directions from it in a circle. So
Hmm.
like, and I'm guessing the exotic matter being there maybe formed when it formed. I don't know.
Sure, yeah. Well, I think that is what's keeping the wall up is the exotic matter, and I
Yeah.
think, well,
Oh yeah, that
Brenner
makes sense.
had to, or someone had to have gone in there because how would he know that disrupting the exotic matter would destroy the bridge?
Yeah, exactly.
You know
And
what I
like
mean?
he had like a notebook full of it and what it looked like
Yeah.
and everything. So I feel like he had to have been there if he had. I don't
Mhm.
think it's gonna go that way, but like it should go that way. He should have like it should show that he did go there. Like otherwise, how is there such like a very descriptive picture and all this stuff on it if he hadn't gone there himself? So I don't know.
Right.
I mean, to be fair, like he had to have gone. Like we don't know for sure, but I'm assuming he had to because like there was a big hole in Hawkins' lab after 11 left, right?
Yeah.
So like I mean in the first season, so he had
Oh
to
yeah, yeah,
have all
yeah.
this time to go in there and do whatever.
True.
I
True.
think I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe. We'll see. I
And
hope
it
they
also makes
answer.
sense that like I didn't really think about it before, but Demogorgons don't really aren't there unless they're like hunting someone in the
Mhm.
Upside Down, right? They because they're
Yeah.
naturally in the abyss and they just I don't know. So like when they
Yeah.
tear through reality in Hawkins, are they tearing from the abyss to Hawkins and skipping the bridge?
I don't know.
I don't know either. Like I want to know this.
That's what I'm saying. Like when 11 opens a gate, like is she opening? Well, she opens it to the upside down, I guess, because that's what she does, you know.
Yeah, but I'm assuming the Demogorgons have to open it from a bit the abyss because like how are they gonna fly through the air to get to the abyss from the bridge?
Unless, well, you know, when Holly was in the abyss, she kind of just like removed those rocks, and there was just like a gate there in general. So
Yeah.
maybe they just kind of crawl through that and then fall into the upside down where they can open a rift into the real world.
Do you think they
That makes
could? Well,
sense.
how do they get back
Back where?
to the abyss?
Who says they go back to the abyss?
The children. The children are in the abyss. So how do they get there?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that's a good point. I don't know. Well, we saw what's it called? Vecna freaking lift her all the way from the upside down into the abyss, which
So you think
I think is
he?
kind of stupid because can't he
Well,
just
we
do that
don't know.
right
We
away?
don't. We're assuming that was him. I think it was him, but I think that's dumb. I think it should have been something else.
Yeah,
But I hope it's not him. But it probably will be him.
yeah,
See, because like that's kind of crazy to go through. I don't know. I guess he has the power to like use his powers through dimensions, but it's still weird. I don't
can't he
think.
just like do that to everybody? Like he could have just fucked like all of them up and killed them all.
See, that's another thing. Or yeah, just like can he? Why did he use the Demogorgons to go get the kids? Or was it the Demogorgons? Yeah,
Hmm.
use them to like tear through whatever. And when he could just pull them through Hawkins down to the upside down and up into the abyss. Like I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know. Maybe
maybe
he's
we're
trying to
going.
save his power. That's what it is. He's trying to save his power.
Yeah,
We'll go with
I
that.
don't know.
Yeah.
Or maybe I was saying maybe he can only do it when he's like tapped into that giant thing. You know, like when he's floating with all the tentacles in his back.
Maybe. You know, it didn't occur to me until like, in season 4, like you see Vecna throughout this entire like season, but it's not until like what the last episode or something where he actually comes down from his little nest, or the second to last episode. He's just there the whole time.
In which season?
Season 4, I'm pretty sure he barely like he doesn't really go anywhere. And then I guess season 5 he did come down for the midway like season finale, the end
Yeah.
of volume 1, right? That was yeah.
Yeah.
Because then he just kind of sat up there the rest of the time. Like we just get flashes of him in his mind,
Yeah.
and that's like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. I am interested to learn more about Henry Creel and his that memory in the cave.
Oh yeah,
Um,
what was in the
they said
briefcase?
that we only saw half of that memory,
Yeah,
and I I feel like what was in that briefcase were particles, like mind flare particles,
mm.
and um, I think he was sent to the abyss in that cave where he first interacted with the mind flare, and that's
Yeah.
how he got his powers. I think it was just wrong place, wrong time, and that's what made Vecna into the villain that he is.
Think so?
Man, you are really like frozen and glitchy.
What? I'm fine on my screen.
You're frozen on my screen.
Maybe it's your internet.
Maybe. Oh, there we go. We're back to normal. Perfect.
I've been normal this whole time.
I just
I forgot what I was gonna say, but yeah, no, you. I think that's probably right. It's the only thing that kind of makes sense to me. So,
yeah.
so the particles sent him to Dimension X or the Abyss or whatever, and
Yes. Yeah.
I don't like how we don't know anything about the Abyss, and like I don't know how they're gonna solve all these things in 2 hours.
I
Like,
agree.
like there's
That's
so
what
much to cover.
I really wish that we answered 95% of the questions before the finale. So that way we could just soak in the finale, have an epic conclusion, and not
Yeah.
have to worry about filling all these holes, answering all these questions.
Yeah,
You
well,
know?
that's what keeps people keep. That's what keeps them watching. So, you know.
I guess I'm more nervous for the finale than ever because of it.
Yeah, getting some Game of Thrones vibes for sure.
Yeah. And I hate to say it.
I don't want to say
I'm gonna
that
be
yet. I
honest.
don't want to say that yet. I don't
I
want
don't
to
want
say
to
that
say
yet.
it either.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. How do you think the final battle will go? Did you like the setup for the final battle? Did you like the plan that they made?
Oh, like with the radio station tower?
Yeah. And like kind of just letting him do it and then stopping it halfway so they could destroy the matter and stuff like that.
No, if I'm being honest, I think that's stupid. But
Yeah,
I can't think of another way that they could do it because they said
exactly.
so. I mean, my first initial thought would be like, an irrational thought like what Hopper had was just get a helicopter go up there. But I'm like, obviously you can't do that. So I'm
Yeah.
glad they did say that. And then, yeah, the whole tower thing, I guess, is like. But even then, it's just like, okay, you get to the top of this tower, then what are you gonna do? Like, Eleven's gonna try and reach him still? Like, is that what they're? That's what they said, I think, right? To control him.
Are they?
I'm pretty sure that's what they said at the end. They were gonna
Okay.
get her to the top of the tower, and
Get in his
or
mind.
Will,
So
one
that
of the
way it
two.
stops.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
they'll probably be, what everyone's been theorizing, like Will, 11, and 8, just trying to stop Vecna at the top of a tower.
Yeah.
So,
And then they said that they were going to use an explosive to blow up the matter to sever the bridge between the two things, therefore getting rid of the upside down and the abyss,
and then
right?
they would get right, and then they would get out like right in time.
Yeah.
But I don't know how they're gonna do that either. But
I don't know.
and
You know
like
what
if
well, they were going to do a timer. They were setting up a timer
oh
on the
yeah
bomb.
yeah.
You know what I think? You want to know
Yeah.
my prediction
I
going in?
I want to say does it
I
have
feel
to
like
do.
we're going to say the same thing.
I think so too. Does it have anything to do with the suicide bomb that they?
Absolutely.
Yeah. I was like, they put too much emphasis on that bomb.
Too
Like,
much.
I was like, that's coming back. Like, it's definitely
Yeah.
coming back. Someone's gonna have it. Their timer thing's not gonna work. Someone's gonna
Yup.
use it, and they're gonna
Yup.
die. I already know it, but like, I don't know who it is.
100%. I feel like it's gonna be 11
Yeah, me too. I really think so. I
because
really
she's the only
do.
one who knows about it, right? Other than Hopper.
Yeah, it's just those two. So
Yeah,
them two, whatever.
I feel like she has to use it. Yeah,
Yeah, I
and
just
then that
don't.
would also solve the other problem of them recreating her, you know.
Yeah, that's true. I think that most of the last episode's just gonna be like flashbacks, because they're already there. Like maybe there'll be some setup, but like we still need to know about so many things that are in the past that like there has to be flashbacks. It has to be nothing but flashbacks. Like Henry Creel, like his time going to the abyss, how that happened, that memory, and then like what is the other one? Brenner knowing about. I mean, I don't. If they touch on it, Brenner knowing
I
about
don't think they're gonna touch on that, if I'm being honest.
probably not. And then the whole military thing. It's just like again, I just hate it. Like it's just like another thing that whenever I hate when I am watching a show and like there's a piece of the show that happens. I'm like, okay, I just don't want to watch this part because it's boring to me. Whenever something about the military comes up, I could care less.
Yeah,
I don't care. Like they haven't done anything. I don't care.
you're a robot again.
I'm fine on my screen.
Okay, hopefully it's good.
Get better internet.
Maybe.
Sorry.
Yeah, I agree. I think it has. I think it's a good plan. I just, again, I think it just lacks tension. Like I don't feel the stakes whatsoever.
Yeah.
Um,
I also don't like Dr. K's character still. Like I feel like it could have been anyone. Because
yeah,
they've had like, no dialogue and it's just kind of like, okay.
hmm. Well, I think they're definitely gonna follow them into the Upside Down.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh shit, that sucks. Because I mean, they're gonna be fighting the military. They're gonna be fighting Vecna.
That's what I'm saying. It's just like another like
Oh my
background thing
god.
I just don't care about.
Yeah.
Like it should just be Vecna and them. Like that's all I want. Vecna them.
Yeah, but like that's OP. I feel like because like one person versus 20.
It's
You know what I'm
Vecna.
saying?
Like he's done it
Sure,
before.
it's Vecna, but
It's
11
like
has beat Vecna before by herself. Now she has Will who can fight him from the inside. You have Kali who can mess with his mind. You know what I mean?
I guess, but it's just like he also has all like the whole hive mind to back him up. Like he has like like
Ooh,
basically an
that's a
army.
good point.
It's gonna be
He
like
could
Avengers
summon an
Endgame up in
army of
there.
Demogorgons,
Yeah,
Demodogs.
yeah, yeah.
Oh shit,
Those
they're
meaty mind
screwed.
flayers. Remember those things from season 3?
The
That
what?
the meaty mind flayer from season 3 in the mall.
You think they're gonna do that?
No, I doubt it. But still, that thing was ugly as hell looking.
Do you think he's gonna have a giant monster?
Yeah, I hope not. I think that's dumb. I don't know. We'll see.
We'll see. Yeah, I don't know. Um, yeah. So like, kind of some theories, I guess. Well, we already said one with the vest. I think that is go. I think that has to happen.
There's no chance it doesn't happen.
No chance.
There's no
I agree.
chance it doesn't happen. Like 99.99% chance of it happening.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Um, do you think? Do you think what kind of? I would say, do you think Kali will survive and get a spinoff? Probably no, not after the backlash they've gotten from her.
I truly hope not. I don't know. I think they already have their spinoff as the animation. That way, like the kids will never grow up and everything's perfect. Like that's I think, and the animation looks good. I'm actually excited about the animated series. I think it looks really, really good. So no, I don't think. I think there's no chance she survives. I think she will also die, no matter what. I think she's one that will die no matter what. I don't think she's gonna be the one to sacrifice herself, like with the vest or anything. I
Mhm.
think maybe she'll die trying to face Vecna, and then Eleven will die trying to like help everyone get out. That's my
Sure.
theory. I don't know how well that's gonna work though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would make sense if like they're fighting him, and then like Will's about to die, and then like Kali's like, "Oh no, I'll help you," and then she like dies in his place. Good, and then like they're all trying to get out, and then Eleven's just like, "I got this," and then dies. Good, I'd be fine with that.
Yeah.
I'd be fine
Yeah,
with that.
I agree 100%. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I don't really know what the spinoff could be. They said that it is live action.
Wait,
It
they're
is
doing one
not.
confirmed?
Yeah.
A live
It's
action one
it's
confirmed?
live action. It is not set in Hawkins. It has completely different characters, completely different time period. Um, so
Is there any correlation at all? Do they say anything, or just that it's just a spinoff?
I mean, it's the same world. So these supernatural elements exist,
Mm.
but I think these newer characters won't have any connection or correlation to the characters that we know, which is interesting.
That doesn't make any sense though. Like, there's got to be something.
What if it's Russians?
I think that'd be stupid. No one's gonna watch that.
How do you know?
You're gonna watch a bunch of Russians on TV trying to like fight Demogorgons? Like, I
don't
would
know.
watch that. I would not watch that. Like,
Yeah,
I
I don't
think
even
that's
think
dumb.
that could get approved. Us rooting for
No.
Russians? Nah.
I don't know. I mean, yeah, I got nothing. I really don't know. I mean, the only thing that would make sense is if Eleven stays alive, which I don't think she's gonna. So, I don't know. I guess in that sense, she would have to,
Yeah.
unless they like keep the like she dies and they keep the party together, like Mike, Lucas, Dustin. I just don't really know though. I don't think it makes sense to me to. I don't like the idea of a spinoff, if I'm being honest, other than the animated series. I know you probably do because you're like obsessed with the show or whatever. And I like the show. I just
Yeah.
don't think at the end of the day I think they're doing it just for like money. So,
Yeah, I mean, I agree. I definitely think they are.
well, what do you
But
think? Like, what do you
anything
what?
with the Stranger Things name attached to it will make money.
Right.
I mean, I like it. I think it could be cool. I just don't want them to do it for the sake of doing it. I want them to do it because they think it's a good story and it enhances this world, builds out this world. I want them to introduce and create new interesting concepts.
Yeah, but like
I don't know
out
if they're
of
gonna do all that though.
right out of all the spin-offs I've ever seen, how many times have they done that? And they haven't done something just to do it for money. Never. I have not seen it. I can't think of any off the top of my head.
Yeah,
So
but, I mean, the Duffer Brothers have never done a spin-off before, so
I will say, actually, that's not true. The Game of Thrones spinoff was actually pretty good
oh yeah.
so far. I like that one, and I heard the Dexter spinoff was good. I haven't watched that though. There's been a few. It's rare, but there's been a few. But
Yeah.
usually it's not very good. I don't know, but what do you think? Who do you think is gonna like? Do you think that there has to be a crossover at some point, or you think it's a completely new story and it can completely new area and everything?
I think it will have to cross over eventually.
Yeah.
Just because, like, why keep it separate?
Yeah.
You know, I
It
don't know.
doesn't. Maybe the Mind Flayer will be the thing that carries over.
Maybe.
That would make sense to me because I mean, like, the Mind Flayer's just everyone forgot about him. He's not really there. We kill Vecna at the end of this, series, and then the last thing you see is just the Mind Flayer still there in like the abyss or something.
Mm,
And then if they make like 20 years from then, present day, they make another portal somehow by doing some shit. I don't know. And then
Yeah.
the Mind Flayer's back, and whatever. I could see that. I guess. I think that's
Well,
dumb.
also,
But
if they destroy the abyss, I'm sure there are particles of some kind in the real world. So when they close it off, um, are those particles going to die, or are they just going to exist in the real world?
I'd assume they would just exist. I don't know how it would work. I mean, if the Mind Flayer's dead, then I assume the particles wouldn't matter.
That's what I'm saying. Because
If they
said
kill
if
the Mind
body
Flayer.
dies, or if
The mind
the
dies, the body dies.
yeah,
Yeah. I don't know. I think if they kill him, I don't think they're gonna kill him because I've seen zero of anything with the Mind Flayer this season, and I think if they were gonna face him in any way, that he would have come up at least a little bit, or more so than he has. I think they maybe said like one or two things about him in the past, but nothing right now. It's all been Vecna.
but why is Vecna the most misunderstood villain?
You're not wrong. Like, true. I just think like introducing Mind Flayer as like a
Last
key villain at the
episode?
last episode is a terrible idea.
No, I kind of agree with you. I wish they at least set him up at the end of the this last episode. You know?
Yeah. Yeah. So I don't know how they're gonna play that out, but guess we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
I
We'll see.
I hope it's not gonna be bad. I mean, we only got a couple, like less than a week. We got a couple days left. So
Yeah,
is it New Year's Day or New Year's Eve? It comes out.
New Year's Eve at 8
Eh,
o'clock.
Okay. All right. I'm off
I
that
don't.
day, so
Me too. Me too.
I'm really scared if I'm being honest.
Yeah, I agree. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Is there anything else you wanted to touch on with that, or are we good?
I feel like Joyce has had no screen time whatsoever this season. Like she's had a tiny bit, but like she kind of sucks. Her and Hopper both. Her, Hopper, and Eleven, just nothing. I guess it makes sense though that Will would have most of it this season, so I'm not too mad, and I guess Holly too. But I don't
Yeah,
know. The only
I don't
thing,
like that they. I don't like that they brought Holly into all this.
yeah, I guess. I mean, why did they pick those kids? Because they're like the most easily controlled or something. Is what they said.
Yeah, yeah.
Even though she's not, like clearly you could see she's not. Like she, even Max said she's not. So it's just kind of like, okay, so why did you pick her? Like who's really picking these people? Is it Vecna, and how is he determining it? Because it doesn't seem very logical.
I think it's the Mind Flayer. I think the Mind Flayer can't control hosts that are older. I think he can only control younger hosts.
If that's true, then why is Vecna still misunderstood and controlled by him?
What do you mean? Well, because the Mind Flayer went into him when he was a kid.
But if he's older now, shouldn't he not be able to control him?
Theoretically, maybe that's why he wants Will, so that way Will can be the new Vecna and a new body for the Mind Flayer. Or maybe the Mind Flayer is just acting now because he has to collide these worlds so that way he can just live freely in the real world and not have to worry about having a host.
It makes sense to me. Like I will say, I don't think they should do it. I don't think the Mind Flayer should be in the final episode, except for like maybe the end to like do the next series or something like that. But I think they're gonna do it just because why else would Vecna collapse both the realities together like that? Like why do that unless it's the Mind Flayer trying to take over everything?
Yeah.
That's the only thing that makes sense.
Yep.
I think that's what's gonna happen. I think it's stupid. I think that story's stupid, but like whatever. Ugh, that's irritating. But
Maybe they do it really well though.
how are they gonna do that well? That story seems dumb already, and it's
How?
because it's like they haven't mentioned this at all, and they're just gonna like throw it out to third base, like on the
There,
last or
yeah,
whatever.
but like there are crumbs that the Mind Flayer has been using him the whole time.
If they do it well, and they do it like that, and they show like, oh, this has been in the background the whole time,
Right.
then that would be good. Will they do that
Okay.
though? We'll see.
I hope so. Because I don't think I would like it if they didn't do that. You know what I mean?
Right? Yeah, but I
Like if
don't
they're
know.
just like, oh, like if they kill Vecna and then the Mind Flayer comes out of him and then boom, he's there and then he's wreaking havoc. Like that would be stupid.
Yeah, I do you think they kill the Mind Flayer though?
I think. I don't think they're going. I think the only way for them to kill it is to destroy the abyss. You know what I mean?
But how are they going to destroy the whole dimension?
Well, by getting well, maybe they don't have to destroy the abyss, but they'll destroy the bridge so that way the Mind Flayer can't like come to the real world or do anything. You know what I mean?
True. Yeah. Then what would be the spin-off? Nothing to do with that, just like a whole different monster, a whole different thing.
Who says there's going to be monsters?
Stranger Things, what else are they gonna have?
I don't know.
They gotta have monsters.
Maybe.
They have to.
Yeah.
D&D based monsters. What's another? A gelatinous cube. That's gonna be the big bad in the spin-off.
What?
A gelatinous cube. Have you seen those? They're like big jelly cubes, and they like consume everything in their path, and they don't ever die or whatever.
What?
They consume you, and you just die inside them. You can't move. You just disintegrate over time. It's a D&D stuff. I don't know.
Okay.
It's in the movie, the Dungeons and Dragons movie.
Okay.
It doesn't matter. It's fine.
Yeah.
I was
All
kidding.
right. Well, if there's nothing else to touch on, I think we'll end it here.